Aruga Resort and Residences by Rockwell. Rockwell is a top-tier developer in the Philippines, and this is on Mactan Island, Cebu. They have a residential condominium tower that I believe has just started to being occupied, the one on the left there. And these are villas, and I think there may be one more left out for sale. We're going to take a look at a one bedroom and a two bedroom. All of their three bedrooms and four bedrooms have been sold. They may have a penthouse still available. I'm not quite certain on that. And yeah, walking in, these are the villas off to the left, and this is the condominium tower. That is, yeah, I think some people have moved in on certain floors. I believe that's what I was told when I was there. We're going to visit a little bit of the area, and you've got beachfront area. We'll talk a little more about that. They're going to build a hotel. Part of that will be condotel, I think, and then they're going to build another residential condominium tower as well. Here, broad range on the left is the tower that we were looking at. That is almost complete. I believe some people have moved in there. In the middle, you've got a hotel, and some of the floors there will be condotel. You can own the unit, and management will take care of renting it and cleaning it and all that type of thing. So not all of it. Part of it will be indeed a top-end hotel. Part of it will be condotel owned by private parties. And the tower you see there on the right will be a new residential condominium tower. That's my understanding at this point in time. And you've got the villas down there in front. You've got the upper villas and the lower beachfront villas. And I think most of those are sold out, I believe. And you've got, of course, you've got all the amenities that you would expect, especially from Rockwell. So let's take a look at one bedroom and a two bedroom then. And I think the four bedrooms have been sold out, I believe. First, let's take a look at the one bedroom, 67 square meters, which is 721 square feet. And some of them are 69 square meters, so a little bit larger than this. Very spacious, a very nice sized balcony as well. We'll go out there. And bedroom cabinetry, clothes closets, and very nicely appointed CR, comfort room, bathroom, toilet area. And I believe they said that this is the actual mirror type setup that they put in these units. And we'll talk a little more about some of the appliances that come with it as well. Not fully furnished, but several furnishings is my understanding. I'm not sure if that washer dryer comes with it, but I believe the stove and the stove top comes with it. I believe the cabinetry, all the cabinetry, and the balcony, very spacious, very nice. And yeah, you're either facing the sea or you're facing away from the sea. Two choices. I believe they said there were still 14 units that have not been sold. All have balconies, good-sized balconies, and the asking price is right about 19 million pesos, mid 19 million pesos. They do run different types of promotions at times. For payment purposes, those types of things, and move in, and you'll just have to consult the salespeople about that. And then the price, depending upon your view, which way you're facing, as well as how high you are, prices vary. They go up from 19, 20 million on up to, I think, close to the 30, 32 range, I believe, depending upon there again. If you've got the little bit larger unit and you're facing the sea and you're up higher, anyway, yeah, very, very spacious. One other interesting fact, they've got I believe they have their own water desalination plant. So you've got fresh water supplied by their desalination plant, and I know Cebu Island, other parts of the Philippines. I think Cebu area is planning on having 4 or 5 different desalination plants in various parts of Cebu province. But Rockwell has its own. Now let's take a look at the 2 bedroom, 99 square meters, and they go up to 101 square meters, but 99 square meters is 1,065 square feet. And asking price for that, they start at I think around 34 million, I believe. 34 million up to in the mid 40s, I believe. There again, what way you're facing, how high up you are, whether you have the larger size unit. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's the range that they're in. And there again, a lot of the higher end furnishings. I don't think the bed comes with it. I don't think that's part of it. But I think the cabinetry is. The televisions are not. The stovetop, the cabinets, kitchen cabinets are part of that. The flooring is. Yeah, the stove. There's the stovetop. And I believe the 2 bedrooms have 4 bathrooms and 3 CRs. I believe there's a hot water heater. You've got your own hot water heater right there. How about that? That is I think the first time I've seen that. Maybe one other time in an older, larger condominium unit, I saw a hot water heater in there. Very unique and unusual. 100% backup generator power, of course. Yeah, very nice. Very nice spacious. And this one, you've got a bit of a sea view there as well, looking out over the villas down below. And we'll walk by those again here. Very quiet. Did not see or hear any barking dogs. Uh, did not see or hear any roosters. Roosters are not allowed. And there's a look at the villas. You've got the upper ones here, and then the lower ones that are down facing the sea area. And yeah, I believe that the lady said that was one villa. And villas run anywhere from 131 square meters to 298 square meters, about 1,410 square feet on up. And they start at 64 million, which U.S. dollars would be 1,233,000 about. And the 1 bedrooms at 19 million, that's about 350,000 U.S. dollars at today's exchange rate. There again, very nicely appointed. What you find in most condominium developments is that you get a simple little sink and no cabinetry in the bathroom, and yeah, large windows, double pane glass in all the windows. Is I believe that's what they said as well. So I know there was quite a bit of construction. We could hear when the balcony door was open. You could hear quite a bit of like jackhammer or something, a really loud noise. But once you closed the door, virtually could hear nothing. So very well sealed windows and doors, which is very unusual here in the Philippines. And there again, we're walking back towards the construction area where we drove in from. These are the villas. These are the upper ones. Then there's down below, closer to the sea, that you've got the lower ones. And the one salesman said, yeah, one guy bought one of these villas, one of the lower villas, and then one of the upper villas, I think. So yeah, if you've got cash, spend it and enjoy it. 100% backup power to all the units, of course. You would expect nothing less from Rockwell. There again, they are one of the premier developers here in the Philippines, and when you see their products, you can immediately, when you walk into the development, you can feel it in the landscaping, you can feel it in the quality of the building materials that are used. And yeah, this is where we drove in, and this is where they're part of the construction zone where they're adding on. I believe this Tuesday, August 5th, 2025, I believe that the sales broker that showed me these units, I believe that she has the use of one of these villas to kind of show you the area, the amenities, and that type of thing. If you are available, I think it'll be open anywhere from like 9 a.m. to 5, 6 p.m., something like that. Not sure that all the details, but I'll leave my contact information if you're interested and you've got the financial wherewithal for something like this. If you're seriously interested and want to take a look at these units and the area, let me know. And because you have to be registered to go out there and be part of the viewing group. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.